Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and welcome back to episode number 7 of my Redskins Playbook tutorial, breakdowns, and all that good stuff. I do want to thank all you guys for coming back and watching another episode. This Playbook series has been really good for me, and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy trying to help you guys out. If you've just been randomly searching YouTube looking on ways to get better in Madden and this is how you came across my video, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate that. So you don't miss the other episodes in the series. Again, this is the 7th one. If you missed any others, there is a link always in the description of my videos that'll bring you to a playbook, a playlist for the entire series, and that way you can check up on all the other episodes and get better in Madden. So last week, or last episode, I should say, we tackled the split Redskins formation. This time, there's two different formations we're going to touch upon. The first one will be the doubles. So again, shotgun formation, the play is doubles. And if you go 3 pages down, we're going to go to skins out and up. I really love this play. And we'll select, as always, a random play for the defense. And we just look at the play real quick here. So the first thing I like to do is block my running back. So Pierre Thomas will be a blocker in this situation. And my outside receivers, Marcus Colston and Lance Moore, will both be curl routed. I know it's not a word. So our primary targets are usually Jimmy Graham and Kenny Stills here. So the inside slot receiver and then the tight end. And it's good to have people who are good in catching traffic because you can expect these players to get hit. And our offensive line is not going to give us any type of protection here. So couldn't really do anything with that one. Let's run it again. Same thing. And gosh, Jimmy Graham really got taken out of his route there. He must have got jammed pretty tight, which is surprising, being as big a receiver as he is. Um, Again, this one takes time to develop. It's usually the tight end or the inside receiver who are going to be open. It's a absolute man killer zone. It's not as good, but and in this case, I'm going to have to get rid of it because nobody was open. Drew Brees has some decent speed there for a quarterback. That's not primarily a running quarterback. Um, but normally I go to X or triangle, and again, nobody's open there. Um, but we're going to pick up some nice yards there, probably a first down. And one other kind of touch I like to send to it is Pierre Thomas, instead of blocking him, will hot route him and put him in the L2, the option route. You know, that same route I've been showing you guys over and over and over. You just got to be careful because if they blitz, you're going to have to get rid of it quickly. In this case, I was able to and get a big gain, a nice block by Jimmy Graham there. But you're kind of leaving yourself open to a sack because you have just your offensive line in protection, and that's it. This time, triangle should be open. That was a little bit of a dangerous pass. You do want to try to pass lead inside when he's slightly covered. It looks like they may blitz here, and maybe not. There's triangle again. Barely got that one off, though, because the pass rush did get there. But I really do love this play. This is one of the ones, and you guys, I guess, are in for a treat here because you're going to get two plays in this episode. That was a bad pass. You're going to get two plays in this episode that I pretty much go to a lot of times when it's third down and I really need some yards. And this is one of them, and the last play of this episode will be the other. So, as always, you got to practice, see if it works out for you, get comfortable with it. Don't just go into a game and start trying to run these plays and expect them to work perfect for you, because Mama always said practice makes perfect. Look at this wacky defense they're in. They're like a super prevent defense, but they're going to blitz their safeties. Maybe not. Nothing open there. Nothing at all open there. So let's just move on to the next play. And it's another one. Sorry if you guys can hear those sirens in the background, but it sounds like an ambulance is going down one of my streets over here in my neighborhood. But the other one, and it's kind of like one of the plays we did out of the split Redskin in the last episode. very similar to it. Matter of fact, it's going to be, if I can find it, the Z spot over on the left hand side, a square. It's probably, a pretty popular play. But you always want to give your defender at least two looks out of the same formation so he doesn't know what exactly is coming. A lot of changes to this one. Lance Moore on the left. We're going to streak him out. Kenny Stills on the inside slot. We're going to put him on an out route. And then Pierre Thomas, we're going to put on a wheel route. And Colston will bring that outside motion inside and kind of clear out space on the right side of the field. In this case, we're going to find Pierre Thomas. Um, you have to be quick and good at making decisions on this play because there's going to be a small window in a lot of cases to get somebody open. In this case, it's Pierre Thomas again. And I'm going to try doing it with just without motion or without adjusting anybody. In this case, Jimmy Graham's open, but what I was trying to say is I'm not going to make any changes to Kenny Stills and Lance Moore over there. I'm just going to do the Pierre Thomas wheel route and see if that still brings us success. In this case, Jimmy Graham wide open again. Probably could have passed that better to keep him in bounds. I don't know if that would have been called a catch or not. Looks like the safety may be blitzing here, so I'm just going to dump it off really quick um, to Pierre Thomas there. But again, I just say you got to at least give them, even if you're only going to run this play once, you want to give your defender at least two looks at the same formation to try to keep him guessing, keep him off balance, and not know exactly what's coming, what you're trying to do, what's about to be done. And so Colson is the knife kind of safety valve there. So those are two plays out of that formation, and we'll do one more. And this is, I dare to say, probably my money play of the year, and not saying that it's unstoppable, but it's just a play that works for me so often, and you've probably seen me run it in a lot of my videos, and it's just a lovely play to me. So it's out of the bunch offset formation, and it skins deep dig over here, the square option on the left-hand side. Couple different adjustments that will be made to it. Number one, Lance Moore, I tend to put him in a curl route because I don't want him interfering with the middle of the field, so we want to keep him out of the way. You can even give him a comeback route just to keep him over on that side. I pretty much always block Pierre Thomas and Jimmy Graham, our tight end, our inside receiver in this bunch. We're going to put him on a slant route, so R1 and then the right analog stick to the left. And even though Kenny Stills looks like he's on a streak, it's a little crooked, it has a little bend to it. I usually like to hot route that and put him on a straight streak. I don't want that little bend in the formation, but our primary target, and 99.9% of the time, I'm going to Marcus Colston here. So let's run the play. It's a great zone beater, a great man beater, but you have to have a good offensive line. Tell you a little funny thing here. I tried to record this video using the Miami Dolphins, and their offensive line was so bad that I had to delete the video and do it again with the Saints this time. Now, that time, they blitzed the hell out of me, and there really was nothing I could do about that one. You're not going to see a pass defense like this. Look how up front they're playing. I mean, you're not going to see this in a real game. And you just want to see when Colston makes his break. Hopefully I get an example of when they're in man defense and Colston is somewhat covered, and I can show you how this play still works. So just going to keep running it. They're in a zone here. You got to wait for it to develop. That time I didn't have time, but Colston would have been open in the middle of the field. I mean, I could see the route there. I'm going to try to slide protect my line to the left because I have Pierre Thomas on the right. See, they're just getting to me on this blitz. So maybe it wasn't just the Dolphins. Maybe it was me today. I don't know. Let's keep trying it here, though. Doesn't look like they're going to blitz crazy this time. And there it is, open. Let's see if we can get like 5 completions in a row, because I'm telling you guys, this play works as long as your frickin' line can hold up. Jeez. There it is again. And you almost can get like a curl route animation too. If you press it right when he makes his break, it usually is more effective when the defender's like right on your guy, like right here. No, he was in his zone still. Um, is that 3 in a row? I don't know. I kind of lost count, but I'm happy it's starting to work for you guys now, so you can see the genius of this play. So I'll show you the play art once more, and it looks like this time they're more so in a man. So that was I thought I was going to score. That was a good example of you have to pass it right when he makes his break when they're playing tight man coverage. Because, I mean, he was covered right there. But because I'm so familiar with the play, I just kind of know when that break is coming, and I can just eat up yards on this play. You've probably, like I said, seen me run this in my Ultimate Team videos. Kelvin Johnson just goes to work on this play, and Marcus Colston is just going to work on it right now. I'm happy that these examples have gotten better, so I hope this video has been helpful for you. There's some other plays in this formation that, to be honest, I don't really ever run in the game, but I'm going to kind of go back and work on some of them, and hopefully we'll get you some more plays in this formation so you can, like I said, give your defender 2 different looks. And real quick, one other one, I'm not even going to switch the play, but you can audible and then hit your right stick downward. If you have a running quarterback, you can, no huddle and just give them the option if you want to, you kill them with this play 2-3 times in a row. And I'm just going to run this with Drew Brees, but you can just audible to that play real quick. I think that's by default. I mean, I don't have anything set up like that. But it's something I like to do when I get a big gain off this play. I'm not the type of player that's going to no huddle all game, but sometimes when I get a big gain off of this play, I like to no huddle real quick and then run this play really quick before they can set their defense, before they can expect what's happening. And, because I have Cam Newton on my team, my ultimate team, that is, look at Drew Brees. Because I have Cam Newton on my ultimate team, it's easier to do because I have a running quarterback. But, I mean, you see even Drew Brees is eating up some yards here, and I think we did the same type of thing with Matthew Stafford in an episode earlier. So, thanks for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. Again, make sure you click that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment in the comments section to let me know how these plays have been working for you and if you've been finding them helpful. And I love to hear your feedback. I love to hear the success stories. So it's Popular Stranger, and I'm out until the next episode. Peace.